New Liquid Death Berry Inferno. You say it's supposed to be spicy because it's made with ghost pepper. It's very strawberry, but holy shit, it's spicy. This intro was brought to you by Liquid Death. Try their new flavor, Death Berry Inferno. It's good, but holy cow, they got a kick. Anyways, it's your host, it's your boy Emma with Press M to Start, coming to you today on this really nice Father's Day. It's nice and sunny over here. It's like, mid 80s. It's really nice out, chilling right now with the pops out in the backyard, drinking this monstrosity and sitting in the mister that we got going right now. It's really nice, smoking some ribs and other delicious foods. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna be reviewing two movies today. First movie I'm gonna be reviewing, The Descent 2, the sequel from the first one. And this movie was very unimpressive. It felt like it was I don't know if it had the same writing team when it came to the first one, but this one was just really bad. I mean, it pretty much it picks up from The Survivor, and she gets picked up by a cop, or she gets picked up by someone on the road, and they take her to the freaking police department, and she gives her whole story and everything. And then they go back to the mine to look for all the other women that, got snatched up by the Falmer. That's what I'm calling them. I don't know what the fuck I think at one point I knew, but they're the Falmer for me. If you don't know who the Falmer are, they're a bunch of cave-dwelling elves that went blind because the Darwin or whatever pretty much made a deal with them. But nonetheless, that's freaking Elder Scrolls lore. So yeah, so they go back into the cave to look for these chicks, and Lord behold, when they get back into the cave and they start looking for these chicks, the first one they come up on is one of the women who had her whole entire freaking bowels and insides just completely just out, just got it, like just got munched on really good. And that's when they start to know, oh shit, things don't seem right. And they start kind of accusing the chick that the survivor, of her doing all this shit. And she's like, it wasn't me, and yada, yada, yada. And eventually they come across a camera that they had in the first movie, and they were watching through the video footage, and Lord behold, that's when they realized that the survivor wasn't lying, and she wasn't talking out of her ass. And then that's when everything starts to go downhill for everyone, for the search crew. And everyone starts getting picked off one by one. And Lord behold, the chick you thought who freaking died in the first movie, that the survivor and her were like fighting towards the end, fighting for their lives kind of shit, even though they had like a bit of like a beef against each other. And freaking survivor freaking stabbed her, freaking handicapped her freaking knee so she can freaking run away and survive while she gets munched on. This chick that, she was trying to fucking bait for the Falmer to fucking munch on, ends up being alive. And simply put, spoilers, everyone from the first movie and this movie, they all die. So the two remaining chicks that were in the first movie that were on the verge of survival, and then, they start beefing because, the drama and the chisme gets out about one of them freaking backstabbing another chick in their crew. Well, yeah, nonetheless, in this movie, they die. They die in the most stupidest way. And I guess you can say with how modern media is nowadays, pretty much the diverse character ends up surviving. And the chick from the first movie had an opportunity to survive, but she ends up kind of just like screaming and getting all the farmers' attention to come attack her, while the diverse chick freaking crawls to her freaking safety. And yeah, and then the movie fucking ends. The first one was good. This one, I mean, if you want a conclusion, a closing of the series, I guess watch it. But it was whatever. I didn't care too much for it. All the dead chicks from the first one make an appearance in this one. That's corpses, so that's that. But overall, yeah, this movie was, I don't know. I saw it on Tubi last night, and I figured, since I did the first one, I might as well just watch this one and do a review on it. Even though I've heard from friends that this movie was disappointing. So yeah, it was disappointing to say the least. And on that note, see you in the next video. Peace.